Look at those. Do those look good? The answer is probably yes, because they are fried shrimp. And fried shrimp they are good. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Thursday. Matt was in the mood for fried shrimp. And it turns out we had, just enough of all of the necessary ingredients to actually make fried shrimp. We actually ran out of the panko bread. What is it?
Breadcrumbs.
Greg crumbs. We're all out of Greg. The panko breadcrumbs, and had to substitute some normal ones. But otherwise, they came out good, and Mal made the bang bang sauce like we did last time. Actually, we had a half bag of shrimp, and I'm pretty sure the last time that we did shrimp using that other half was probably to do this exact same meal. But it's good. Did they come out okay? Mm-hmm. Good. They smell good. The other thing we're having with it, our side, is it's mashed potatoes. These are microwave mashed potatoes. Mom had bought a thing. She picks up some bizarre stuff all the time. Stuff she wouldn't normally buy because she gets coupons for, I think, Kroger, where she'll just get she has the app, and it'll come up and be like, "Hey, this thing's just free. Just come get it." And my mom is the person that's like, "Okay," because she's gonna shop at Kroger anyway. So she picked up this thing, and it was a 2-pack of mashed potatoes, and they're microwavable, and there's a pretty big pack. So we got one of them, they had the other. So I already know these are good. We've made these before. I'm mostly curious.
The potatoes aren't bad.
Really?
They're not as good as your mom's homemade ones, but
well, I'd be concerned if they were, to be honest, but they look like mashed potatoes. Those really aren't bad. Mm-hmm. For, what was it, 8 minutes in the microwave?
Yeah.
Or 4 minutes, remove, wrap, stir, place back in microwave, 3.5 minutes, remove, sit for 2 minutes. Whatever. Yeah, those are pretty good. Oh, by the way, before I forget, wanted to point something out. Because the vlogs are, as of right now, they're super current because yesterday's vlog came out and I've had time to release it and look at the comments from it. A lot of you were quick to point out that The Chase is actually a pre-existing show, because to me it was new. I'd never heard of The Chase. And this is the kind of like the relaunch of it in the US, but it's already been in the US since I think 2013. So it's been in the US actually for quite a while. It had a run a while back, but it's an even older British show, because game shows are always, it seems like it's either one way or the other. It's like a British show, then America's like, we'll take that also, thank you. Or it's the other way around, where America has a show and Britain's like, yep, we'll do that. And I'm sure it's all owned by the same people, because the network execs are jillionaires and they run the airwaves for all the countries. But yeah, it was, I had no idea it had such a big history, because there was a lot of you that were talking about watching it, and then also your memories with specifically the British version of the show. So yeah, I liked it. The other show I wanted to watch, we haven't watched yet, is The Hustler.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of when we were going to turn on a show, but I couldn't find it and I couldn't remember the name. So I was like, well, The Chase was another one we saw. So
the funny thing is, I haven't looked into that either. So that might also be a show that might also be a British show. I have no idea. But, we can, watch it if you want. Never mind. The show wasn't on the internet. If I can't search, YouTube and see it, then it's impossible, because we don't have cable. So, I guess we'll have to watch that one at some point in the future. Anyway, Mao is, throwing stuff away.
Yes. Everything. I've decided we have way too much clutter in the house.
Yeah.
And there's things we don't use, like these, because the cups stick to them, and then when you pick up the cup, the thing comes with it, falls, and then maybe breaks something. And we have plenty of ones that aren't these terrible ones, so these are going in the Goodwill pile. And every day, one new thing gets thrown away or put in the Goodwill pile.
Mal calls it The Purge. She didn't use She didn't use that word in front of the camera, and I was like, that's the word that was alarming to me.
That's where I put on my reminder.
That's what's on the that's what's on the computer. Because whenever Mal's working through her painting, which I showed because I assume at this point it's out, which means I can't release this. Well, it means I can't release this Friday. I'm going to have to release this Saturday as a result. That's Mal's new painting. It's Breath of the Wild. It's beautiful. I love it. Anyway, when Mal is working on her video, gets everything ready, I go through it. So I'm sitting at her computer, and it comes up into the corner with their little reminder, and it's like, Daily Purge. And I was like, it's a little alarming. And Mal hadn't told me about this, so I was like, I have a question. She goes, she's like, every day I'm trying to find something in the house that we don't need and put it in a pile for Goodwill, or if it's trash, just, throw it away. And I'm like, oh. So it's a kind of a neat idea. Actually, for a while, I was doing that at my parents' house.
Yeah.
Because I have so much stuff over there, and back in the before times, whenever I could actually go over, every time I went over, I found something that was just like trash or needed to be donated or something. There's so many and you probably have this problem too if you have existed in the technological world for any length of time. You have cables that are just bullcrap. They're just bullcrap. They're Ethernet cables that are too short that you have no use for because you already have 100 of them anyway. Or, God forbid, you probably have
old printer cables. What were those called?
Oh, with serial ports?
Yeah.
That, I was going to say dial-up cable.
Oh, that too.
Phone cable. You don't need any phone cable. Your phone is in your pocket now all the time. You've got old crap like that, just throw it away. Just throw it away. So I actually found some stuff like that at my parents' house. There's a few little things to throw away. There's a few little things to that, they're good to somebody. And I was like, well, we can make a Goodwill pile and they can figure it out. But that's what Mal's doing now too.
What's today?
Today is Thursday, the 28th.
So I've done it 28 days.
Sorry, you've been doing this for 28 days?
Yeah, I've gotten rid of 28 things.
I only found out you were doing this yesterday.
Yeah.
Is there anything I should know about, or okay?
I mean, I've gotten rid of stuff that's mine, from the studio. I had a box that had a single piece of paper in it from the thank you cards I buy for people who buy my paintings. And it was just a piece of cardboard that those thank you cards came in that I had on the shelf with the cards. And I was like, I don't need this.
Okay. I mean, yeah, that'll make sense. It's just a little alarming. And you're like, I've been throwing things away every day for a month. And I'm like, oh my God. Okay, yeah. Anyway, something to consider. It's not a bad plan. I'm sure there's stuff upstairs that I could try and work through. But my parents' house really needed it because the problem with that is that I lived there and I accumulated things and the things stayed there. And my parents can't throw anything away because they don't know what it is. And they're like, who knows? They don't know the difference between any particular types of cable. They can't look at the cable and be like, well, we can get rid of this. They don't know what it is. So Mal will continue doing it here and I'll continue doing it at my parents' house, next time I get over there. Anyway, maybe something to add to your list. Just, if you have a roommate or a spouse or partner or something, maybe tell them that you're doing it and refer to it as anything other than the Daily Purge because it's very ominous and scary sounding. Anyway, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?